everyone, so today I'm going to talk about why I'm short the S&P 500 and what my logic for that is. So we're going to start off by looking at the bigger time frame here, looking at the daily picture on the S&P 500 futures. So if we just have a look at these futures here, there's an important area that I have marked, which is right about here, between 445 and 45.90. So you can say 4600 here. So this is where the trend started to change from. So I'm observing this area right here, right? So until price action itself gets above this particular level, I'm not gonna go long on S&P. I'm gonna stay short. So also this is a linear regression line that you can take off or you can leave on however you want. Kind of just tells you where the sentiment right now lies, right? So if I switch over to an hourly time frame, so this is what I pay attention to. We can see price action here consolidating between ranges, right? It's consistently consolidating and setting a lower high, right? So for example, right about here, lower high, right? Compared to this consolidation zone here, right? So it's telling me the momentum is being pushed to the downside, okay? So until the trend changes itself, I'm not gonna go against it, and the pressure remains to the downside. So here we consolidated again, so I can put this here as well. So this was a bear flag that I was watching right here in this price channel. It broke down below that. Now I know around 42.17, this is where the price bounced from. So I'm not gonna take a short position here. I'm gonna take a short position, which is to scalp at the close of this. Okay, so the reason for that is until price action actually closes below this area or this white line right here, I'm not going to take a place, because from here it can easily bounce and go back and test this level right here, this selling level right here. Okay, so it can go back and test, or it can bounce from here. I want to see volume pick up here, and I want to see more selling than buying. So right now today we are seeing more selling on a consistent basis, which is a positive sign that a stock market could come down, and so my short thesis remains valid. But this area, if this area goes, this is where I'll take an aggressive position, meaning a big position, as long as price action closes below and the volume's picking up. And for that there could be many catalysts, right? So for example, we have this week we have the Fed talking, we have interest rate decisions coming up at the end of the month. So there could be many catalysts for this, but I will remain short on the S&P 500 until this particular level right here is defeated. Okay, it can consolidate in this area, that's perfectly fine for me, but I'm not going to take a long position on the S&P 500 until this level is violated, because for me that's important. Right now the trend is downwards. I'm not going to go against the trend. The momentum is downwards. There's too many tensions right now in the world, so for me to go against the trend, it makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so the second thing is gold. So this is my position on gold right now. I do have a position. If you guys just look at it right here, so did enter at that wick here. So this is a weekly time frame. Let's look at a daily. So entered about here, still holding this. This is my stop loss, and I think gold is really gonna take off here over the next coming weeks, and I actually think it's gonna go above 2,000. So we'll see what happens with gold, but this is my observation on it. I think it's really ready to break out. So its first attempt of breakout here, you guys see that it failed, then followed by its second attempt, which is fairly close, and then its third attempt, which is right here, right? So we'll see how this works out for us, right, in the coming weeks, but right now I'm bullish on gold. NQ has also been getting clobbered here. NQ, I'm really short on NQ right now, and my consensus, same thing here, is lower highs consistently until this level right here is taken out. There's no way I'm going to go long NQ. Okay, so we can see that trends do change in multiple time frames and how they're setting up for us, but for now I'm remaining bearish on NQ. Sentiment is to the downside right now. This is below this line right now, so I'm already taking this position on NQ. Okay, I gave this in our community as well. If you guys want to know more about that, how you guys can enroll into our community, you can reach out to us on our website. So that's always there for you guys, available. Okay, and our website is technicaloptionstraders.com, and that will be linked below. But this is our website, and if you want to join our mentorship programs, these are our mentorship programs. We do one-on-one training with that. So we focus on primarily technical analysis. So right now, my analysis remains bearish. So I'm already in a position. If you have not taken a position on NQ, right now is not the time to enter. Do not enter right now. Okay. My position was right about here. Okay. This selling wick came in, got below this level 37742. And it just kind of got clobbered from there. It bounced, right? So remember, and if you know what technical analysis are, then you know every time a stock goes in a downward direction, you're gonna have pullbacks to test the upper trend line, right? So the same way when a stock's in a bullish momentum, you have tests of the trend line. So like this, right? So test this, it tests that, and it keeps going. When the trend line breaks, there's a chance that the trend could break. So right now the trend on NQ is very bearish, right? And you guys can see that it tried to break it here, it failed. Now it's reversing to the downside. So I'm not gonna go against the trend. I'm gonna let it ride out, see what happens. And if you have missed this entry point here, next entry point I have is marked here. So if I'm going to add to my position, is going to be here. Remember, these are quick profit taking opportunities. The bigger position I will add on NQ, if you have missed out, is at the break of this, and the volume has to pick up. So pay attention to the volume, right? A lot of this was looking like an inverted head and shoulder. Unfortunately, the neckline did try to break, but it did not hold. So when the candlestick closes above, you have to have a follow through. Right, there was no follow through on this. It just broke down, right? So it would have been really nice if we a reversal opportunity would have been, see at this candlestick, if we went here, came down, right, consolidated here for a bit, then a quick move, because this is consolidating. This is price being accepted at this range. Price is not being accepted. It's just coming down further and further. IWM, I said this before as well. Until this level is taken out, which is 2104. I'm short IWM. It remains short. Okay, these are the futures. So if we get below this, we're going to run back down to about 1710. Okay, so Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin lower highs. Trend is coming down. This is a big level. If we get below this and close below this level, I will take in a quick scalp opportunity on Bitcoin here. On Bitcoin related stocks like Coin, Square, Visa. We'll have a look at that. So Ethereum breaking down as well. Right. However, if we just kind of observe, this does have a big support here. So we'll see what it does at these particular levels. So right now, crude oil's highs, this is not a good looking wick. I expect a pullback in crude as well as natural gas. Just a little bit to kind of slow down a little bit here. Things are getting a little too out of hand, so I expect some sort of pullback to bring things to a halt. So if that does happen, we can see S&P 500 futures try to rise here, but I doubt that's going to happen for now. But that was my thesis. Okay, so my thesis is until S&P 500 gets above this particular level, okay, the 448 and 440.89, this level, or 4,500, you could just say, until it gets this, that's what I'm gonna start thinking about long. Where would I enter it? At the break of this, which is 4,600. Until then, anything can happen. It's just, there's too much going on here. There's too much fighting between, algorithms and big funds. So I would just kind of wait it out. Patience is a game here. All right, guys.